house. So as the title suggests, we're going to do a little bit of this will be more of a vlog type video. This will be just me kind of expressing my opinions on what I think about the game, and hopefully maybe helping you become a better player. A little bit of the observations that I've made in the game. So as the title suggests, we're talking about the short game today. Now, what is the short game for those people that are new to craps? Well, the short game is what many people will describe as the get in, get out type of person. You normally go with probably more than you should. A lot of people, they say that you can do this to make a lot of money in a short amount of time. They normally go with a bankroll pretty high, and they normally play they might play the field for a few rolls, make $50, $100. They get out of there, they go pay for dinner that night, something like that. Some people will play the place bets, play for like 3 rolls, go real big, turn the bets off. Then, some other random hand, they'll do it again. They'll come out with, a few hundred to even a few $1,000s with only playing a few rolls. A lot of people in the dice control arena will tell you that this is how you can be profitable in craps. A lot of people say that the short game is the way to go because if you leave your money out on the table, you're going to lose. Eventually the 7 will come. We all know that Big Red has a bullseye on those dice, and Big Red is coming. We all know it. So that's why they say, you need to play the short game. You need to put your money out there, get a few wins, take it back. You can't lose that when Big Red comes because that eats into your profits, or what some people call house money. I'm here to tell you guys that is not a surefire way to play craps. I used to play that way. I'm going to be straight up with you guys. That is how I used to play. I used to only play, I'd put my money out there, maybe 44 inside or 22 inside, playing pretty small, but I would still play like that. I would hit a few rolls, then I would take the money down, and sometimes it works out. Sometimes, you roll the 7 right then and there, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I pulled it down. And then other times, you roll for 10 more minutes, and you're like, why the heck did I pull that down? I'm losing so much money right now. I could have been up, and I could have been winning. I could have doubled my money by this point. So we typically think of like, oh well, I'm pretty happy I got my money out, and I'm glad that I didn't lose it. That's how we normally think of it as. We don't think of it as there's no such thing as the short term. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, for especially the people that like to sell you guys on the short term, the short game, so to speak, they're telling you it's profitable. They're telling you that as long as you get in and you get out, that is a way that you can make this game profitable. That the short game it's not easy. You have to know how to throw the dice, or you have to know how to bet, or you have to know something that gives you an advantage. And there is no advantages in this game. It's all a disadvantage game. That's why the casino is able to pay for those expensive lights. They're able to pay for all those dealers. They're able to pay for all the expensive headliner shows and stuff like that. That is why. Because of, some of you people that go and you expect to make a profit, not the ones that are going for entertainment. They take everyone's money just the same, but they especially like the long-term players that they think they can make a living like that. Most importantly, they love the prop players. The prop players are their favorite, but we're getting off topic here. We're talking about the short game. So, again, my thoughts on it are there is no short game. You guys are playing a game of your life. For most of you. For some of you, it's just, I'm going to try it once. If I like it, I don't. I'm not going to play it anymore. But most of you that are probably watching this channel, you're playing a long year-to-year game of craps. There is no short game. There is no, oh, I'm going to go to the casino, I'm going to play 5 rolls, I'm going to win $100 in those 5 rolls, and then I'm going to get out. And then the next time I go to the casino, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to get in for 5 rolls, 4 rolls, 3 rolls, 2 rolls, 1 roll. Whatever your short game calibration, whatever your short game calculation is, it's not a thing. Every time you roll the dice, it's the same probability. So no matter if you play one session is 4 rolls or one session is 400 rolls, it's all the same probability. You are eventually going to get bit by Big Red. And that's where, like, so for instance, in the short game, a lot of the people that pander, a lot of people that express that the short game is the way to play, they normally play big place bets, and they might press them up, like you hit 3 times, you press every single one up for those 3 rolls, and then you take it all down, you collect your winnings, you go home. Well, again, what they typically don't want to tell you is that every now and again, you're going to point 7 out. It will happen. It is guaranteed to happen. So when that happens, you're losing your thousands of dollars or your hundreds of dollars or whatever that big bet is that you put out there thinking, oh, I just need 3 rolls, 4 rolls, whatever that number was, and you didn't hit it. And every time you don't hit it, you're erasing all of those profits that you may have made in your previous session, your previous 2 sessions, maybe even your previous 3 sessions. That's where, again, you got to think of it as, how many times can I lose this? And then it takes that many times to build it back up. And a lot of these short game strategies, you have to win like 3 or 4 times in a row just to break even after losing 1 time. Again, that's not all of them, but a lot of them are, to break even, you would have to like have a perfect winning streak of like 4 times in a row, and then on that 5th one, if you lost your 5th one, you would be even. And that's not good. That's just simply, it's not good. So that's basically all I wanted to tell you guys, is that again, you can't think of it as, there is no such thing as the short game. If you're taking anything away from this video, is that the short game is not a thing. There is no such thing. The math does not change because you left the casino. Every time you enter the casino, every time you leave and come back, every session is played with the same mathematical probabilities. So it doesn't matter if you play for 1 roll, doesn't matter if you play for 2 rolls per session. You're playing on a long-term scale of your life, more than likely. And on that long-term scale, you're going to lose if you play that long. If you're trying to be profitable at craps, you're going to lose over the long run. It's just the math. You can't beat the math. I don't care what anyone tells you. You cannot beat the math of this game. There's a reason that it's a profitable game for the casino and not for you. It's because it's rigged. A lot of people say, I remember when I first got into craps, a lot of people were talking about maybe how the boards might be rigged, or the dice might be rigged, and maybe back in the heydays of where the regulations were a little looser, you might have found some dice that were rigged and stuff like that. But here's the thing, guys, this game is already rigged. It is legally rigged in the casino's favor. As with every game in the casino, they are all rigged. So the conspiracies and stuff, that I hate those conspiracies that go, oh, the casino's cheating. Yeah, they're cheating you every time you walk into that casino. They're making you think you can get rich, and they're just going to take your money. However, if you look at it the other way of, well, they're providing me entertainment, then yes, and as long as that is a fair trade-off for you, then by all means, go have some fun. That is what I try to pander to you guys. That's what I try to provide to you guys, is how to have fun at the casino. I am never, or will I ever, try to tell you guys how to make, how to get rich quick. That is not what this channel is about. And if you don't know that already, you should have found that out already if you've been a subscriber for a while. But that's why I will never show you guys how to make this game go in your favor, because there is no way. I know we're getting a little off topic there, but I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the short game, and I fell for it too, guys. When I was brand new to this game, I loved the short game. That's all I would do is I'd go to the casino and I'd play, you know, for 4 rolls, try to make some money, and then I realized after a while that, well, I had a few great sessions, and then I lost one session, and I'm back to even. So, you know, was it worth it? No, it wasn't. And then when you get on the down streak, you lose one time, and now you have to win 4 times or 3 times in a row just to get that one loss back. It's not sustainable. There's no way to profit from it. Like I tell you guys all the time, there is no strategy that can make you money, and it's just that simple. So I'm going to quit rambling on. I'm sure I've probably lost a few of you, so I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all are staying safe. It's looking like it's starting to get kind of bad out there with this whole beer virus thing. But anyways, you guys stay safe out there. Make sure you're protecting your uncles and aunts and moms and dads if they're older. You guys have a good day. And before you all go, remember you're always welcome back here in the house anytime.